going to do a live. Well, I've been doing lives consistently every day, if not a live, a upload. So, but I wanted to do this one specifically. Hold on a second. The, ooh, I'm trying to get this. I'll move that away. Okay, that's the best I could do. Because I wanted to show a few things because there was a wonderful situation that happened. I had uploaded a video to different groups showing me fastly doing, rhinestone sheets on a glass. And I had so many awesome people that showed that they create things using rhinestone sheets as well. Very beautiful things. I'm very glad that I did that because a lot of times when I'm posting something, I never see it in other groups. And I always know that I'm not the only one that use rhinestone sheets, but it's very hard when you don't see it often. So when people share the things that they've done and what they use them on, it's kind of a great feeling because you don't feel like you're alone. Hold on a second. Because I want to share this to the nice lady who I had spoke with in one of the groups because she had an awesome question as far as with sealing the rhinestone sheets. How would I do that? And let's put it like, I know I did a video a while back showing this, but I don't feel like it's too hard to just do another one. Do you get where I'm going? I don't think it would kill me to do another one. I'm trying to see if I did the reply right. Yeah, that's the one. And I'm also going to share it to my group right quick because I love my group. There we go. So just give me a second while. Look, at least this time I had the tab open. And I'm also going to show like different surfaces that I'm going to use this on. But I'm going to also show you from what I've seen, some people, the way they said they use it and why, even though that's the way they use it. I don't bash people for how they use things if that's what they're going to be using, and if it works for them, that's good. But I'll also show why it doesn't work for me. So I have a hot glue gun here ready. This is the one that I use. This is my heat gun. I have my little mini iron. I also use this, and I have UV resin, but the lady said she uses resin. Resin is resin. I don't use this, but like I said, I'm gonna show you. So got that posted. I think that's good. Oh, and as always, if you like the video, please feel free to like, subscribe, and share. I'm going to now flip the camera because I wanted to start out with this because I wanted to just explain to you all. Oh, and also, this is the machine that I use. It's usually for nails, but if you find one, I found this at the secondhand store at a thrift store. This was years ago. I love this. Like, say when I'm doing tumblers and stuff like that, because yes, I do come to customize tumblers, glasses, and when I'm customizing using resin, UV resin, I sit it straight up like this, right? I get my spin bob, I put it right here, and so the thing that I have that I need to cure with my UV light, I have it spinning with my spin bob, and it's just like that. Takes seconds. I love that thing on thing. Highly recommend you get one. Okay, so let me try to get this out without popping it or pressing that button. Sorry, my hand is in the way, but if I don't do that, then I press that doggone Bixby button, and it's really annoying. One day I'm gonna have all this down pat, and it's gonna be so perfect. Do I really believe that? No. So hold on, let me see. There. See, I'm learning as I go. So tilt this down further and then put you back on. Okay, so you want to make sure that's locked in because that scares me when it's not. Okay, move a few things out the way so I can be able to show demonstrations, different things, different surfaces. And here we go. Okay, so I have some rhinestone sheets that I cut up. Now let's start this off with a glass. I will always say, if you're curious about something, get something you don't care if you ruin. I notice that a lot of times people will use something that they've never used before, and they will actually use it on the project that they want to use it on, and then when it messes up, it's very devastating. And I don't even joke around about that. That's bad. So that's why I always say, just get you something similar to what you say you're going to be using glasses. Get you a glass. Go to Dollar Tree, whatever. Just get a glass that you are willing to sacrifice. So we're gonna do this. And again, yes, you go, oh, but they got the sticky stuff. That's all I need. No, that adhesive stick, that's only for you to set it down, meaning be able to place it and be like, okay, and set it down and then get prepared for what you're going to do with it. So here we are. Oh, wait, I forgot to put the window up in case people are talking. If anyone ever has any questions, just feel free to leave the question. Even after our live, if you have any questions, I'll respond. So here we are. We got it. It's sticking on there. Will it stay on there? No. Why? Because that adhesive is for another reason. Okay, so let's first start it off by the glue gun. Now, I'm going to even get a little toothpick because I don't want to even make it seem like I'm trying to make it look bad. But I'm going to still show you why that method won't work. Here we go. So I got a little toothpick. So even if you just do small amounts of the hot glue, and then to try to lock in the sides, or here, I'm going to peel this up and I'm going to cut some so there's a spacing. So I want you to see how that's going to look and understand that's going to peel up. That's what hot glue does. This is not what hot glue is for. So again, I'm going to put it here so you can see why using hot glue is not the way. Look, I'm going to even try to do a smaller. Now you go, oh, well, that doesn't look so bad. But see that hot glue, that's going to turn yellow eventually, and that's going to peel up. It's going to still peel up because that's not going to work. That adhesive that's on here originally, that's not compatible with a glue gun. That's not even a set. No. So we're going to move the glue gun out the way, and we're going to unplug it because y'all know me. Let's move this out the way. Oh, and for my friend June, who had made a comment in another video, I'm also going to also show about applying these to a denim. I have a jean jacket as well. So then you go, okay, now let's talk about this resin. So here we go with this resin. Okay, and I have a brush. I'm going to turn on my UV machine. Let's see it. Yeah. On. Why do I have the fan on? Because I'm an idiot. But I go, sorry. But okay, so we're going to stick that brush in there. Okay, get my UV out. This is resin. So we're going to just, she says she brushes it over. So I want to just show you how that's going to look. I'm only going to be doing these areas right here, because I'm going to be able to spin it with the rest of it. And I'm going to be doing the sides. Okay. I'm going to put that top back on. And really quick, I'm going to put it under that UV. And close that really fast. Now, Even though I took it out there really quick, I want you to look. Do you see how glazed over those stones are now compared to these? Do you see that? Do you see the difference? And that's why I don't use that method. I don't know. I would never, anything that got to go on to my stones, I would never use. Now I'm going to peel that off and fight with this, as you can hear. And you could tell that the UV had already was curing because you see how it's in it. Now, that's two different methods that I've shown you that I don't think is a good idea. Now, you go, well, what about your method? Okay, and I'm going to show this method on different surfaces because I want you to know that I take it seriously. So, here we go. Now, let me explain something. Now, I use heat because that's what it tells you to use with those things. Right? Now, this is a heat gun. This is not, people always say, well, I don't have a heat gun, so I use my blow dryer. That's not the same thing. Let me show you. You can put your dryer in front of a plastic bag and it won't melt it. A heat gun is going to melt that bag. Do you see that? And I mean melt it. That's why I said I use a heat gun and I use this heat press. Now, this is what you need. Do you see this? Now, this is hot fix transfer tape. But I noticed that people only use that for certain reasons. I use this because this is the bee's knees. This is it. And you go, why is this so important? Let me show you why it's so important. Now, people use it because, like I said, you're supposed to have your stones here, right? You'll put this down. Your stones will be stuck here. And then you'll take this and say on a shirt, press it down, and then you can iron that on because this handles heat. You want to know how much heat it can handle? Do you see that? Look. This is my hand on the other side of that. Now, do you think normally I could be able to have this thing this close and it don't burn my hand? And look at the paper. The paper is fine. Not a blemish, not a wop, nothing. This is what you want. Now, let's go back to this glass. And this is going to be the first thing I'm going to show you. And then we're going to just keep going to different things. So, here we go. Peeling this off. Now, here we go with the glass. Now I'm going to put it right here. I'm going to cut this because I want to, like I said, it's good to show differences. It's good to show different. So here we go, right? Now, I'm going to cut and do another piece on the other side. Here we go. And why? Because like I said, I want you to see how it would look with and without that heat. So I'm going to go up here and I'm going to apply it right here. Two separate strips. One is going to have heat, one is not. Are you with me? All right. So then we're going to go back and get this. And do you hear that? This heat resistant thing is also has sticky. So I'm going to put this over here, over my glass. All right. And then I'm going to apply my heat. Now, two ways. You can apply it with the heat gun. And then I have, this is a heat resistant glove. And then I press, press, press. And if I was doing a whole glass, I would mold it just like that. You understand that? Now then you go, what about if I don't have this? This is your protected. I call this is beginner stages, meaning This, if you're never used this or used heat before, this is what you will want to protect yourself, because this stops you from burning or melting anything. When you want, now say you then got to the level where you're like, I don't need that. Okay, then that's direct contact of heat on the glass. And I'm going to be using this again. And like I said, this is not a blow dryer. This gets really hot. So you don't want to have that close to that glass, because it will make that glass shatter. But you want it close enough where what is going to activate that already hot surface and have it melt that adhesive. And then, like I said, I use my glove and I press down. Do you see that? Now you go, what about if I don't have that? Then do you have a press or a mini iron? Because yes, and you go, oh, you can't do that, it's glass. Yes, you can. The reason why that adhesive on there is thick like that is for you to melt it. Okay, now this will take longer, and like I said, I would advise that. And you just literally go around the grooves of it, and that's how you do it. And that's how you get it to stay stuck, and it ain't gonna be peeling up because it's locked onto that glass, because you've melted that adhesive and it's locked on there. Do you see that? You're not getting that up. Do you see that? Okay, then. Now we're gonna do another surface. And you go, this is classic, because like I said, a lot of people kept telling me, oh, you can't do that. I'm like, have you ever tried it? No. Okay, then maybe, I'm just saying, no shade, but try something before you go with somebody telling you what you can't do. So again, here, right? I'm going to use my protective plastic. I'm going to turn that heat on. Because that's what you're doing. You're melting that adhesive that's on there so that it can lock on. Because that's what you're supposed to do. And like I said, this thing is a protective because it doesn't melt. So you're good. And it will not lift up. And then that's why I was able to use these sheets in my car without any worry, because I not only prep my surface, I also applied these, and then I applied that heat, and then I had my glove, and press, 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 and it just melts it all in. And it's completely different from any other adhesives you use, because what? It's triggered by heat, and then it's on now. You don't have to worry about it peeling off. Yeah, you could apply water, all that, but water's not going to get to make it pop up because it's locked on there. It's melted on there, but without taking away the beautiful results of the stones. Now, let's get this this denim jacket, excuse me. Oh, wait, hold up. Let me see. Look, let me go find something cotton. Is this cotton? Hell, I don't know. Well, this might be. So, look, let's go with this. And y'all know this is my jacket, but I'm going to still use it. Because, look, you my friend. You my best friend. So, there we go. I'm going to show you on here, and I'm going to show you on a denim jacket. So let's go. I'm gonna do, what is it, 2 by 2 by 2. So 2 by 2 by 2. There we go. Now show you original of how it looks if you just stick it on, with the knowledge of knowing it's not going to stay on there. So that's how it would look if you just applied it on there, right? I hope I'm showing you. See? Okay. Now, look, where's my other 2 by 2? Is it this? Okay. And this is going to be me. Right? I'm sticking it on. Now, where's my clear? Look, this is my friend. I told y'all. And you don't have to have a big piece. These last you a long time. If you get a roll off of Amazon, this will last you so crazy long, because you only need like the amount for the area that you're going to be working on. And I'm sorry, I did say they're reusable. Okay, now you know why I'm loving it. Okay. I don't like continuously spending my money on something. I like to get my money's worth, and I make sure I do. Okay, unrolling my little mini iron. So I'm holding it on there. And also, like I said, you can have the iron on it like this, straight on this. I could walk away for a few minutes and come back. And guess what? My shirt is not going to be burned, right? Why? Because this is a heat resistant plastic. So look, this is the bee's knees for you. Like for anybody, where you beginner, intermediate, whatever you are, this is the best for you. Hold up, I'm trying to scroll up to make sure that y'all can see that enough. And then I'm gonna show you how you can be able to see it. And you don't have to do all this, right? Because you're not ironing it. You're actually doing what it says, pressing. You're applying heat and you're pressing. Now I give that a couple of minutes to cool down. You get what I'm saying? Get my little thing on here. And I know you're like, why is this glove so important? Well, because like I said, you just apply heat to that. Y'all know dang on well that's hot. You can go put your real finger on there and press down on that. You'll see why that's not a good idea in the end. Okay. Pull that up. Hold up, let me show you. Do you see that? Do you see how that's melded? I know that might not be a real word, but I don't know what other word that fused. That's the word Joe will use. That is fused into that jacket. Do you see that? Do you see how it was originally thick? Do you see how when you do this and it's thick and you're able to see? Do you see how now it's melded? Well, you look, none of that showing. Do you see that? That's why you have to use heat with it, whether you want to or not. See how this is? If I do this, this is gonna start lifting up. Look, look, look. This is on there. It ain't going nowhere. Look, look, look. It's like, yeah. So yeah, you can bend it, do all you want with it. It's on there. And that's how it is on a glass. And where's my look, I'm asking y'all. Here's my denim jacket. Okay. I love this jacket, y'all. No, I'm serious. I have a bunch of them. I didn't realize that I had an addiction to denim until I was just like, okay, that's a lot of jackets, T. And then I was just like, so here we go. I'm going to do that. So what, that would be 3. Come on, you know I got to make a style. I'm putting this on my denim jacket. I'm going to have to do look, I'm going to have to do the whole thing, but I'm going to do it. So here we go. There we go. So let me pull this up some. Oh, and I want to show again. Do you see how thick that is? That is thick like that because that adhesive, do you see that? That's for you to melt. That's why it's thick like that. So if you have this on something, you didn't apply heat and you're just like, why is it always peeling up? That's why you did not hit it with the heat. And again, I'm going to show you how that thickness of it, see how it sits up? Okay. I'm trying to make sure you can see it in the camera. That's the only thing. Okay, and where's my plastic friend? Where are you, Plastica? I see you. Okay. And this is the same one I've been using. And then you go, well, why wouldn't you want to use the iron directly on it? Well, because that's direct heat on there, and then the adhesive will start melting onto your iron. So why would you do that? So again, pressing and holding. Or heat gun, like whichever one. I'm just like, I was trying to say, in case you don't have a heat gun, I'm pretty sure you have an iron. And like I said, you don't want to be running it up and down there. You just literally want to exactly do what I'm doing. You want to press and hold. You want to press and hold. Now, of course, when I use, y'all, you know, I have different size press irons to do this with. So, but this is my friend. I love the little mini one because I think it's cute and I love it. And like I said, if you had the larger iron, of course, it would take up, that large iron will hit all this and you'll just be good. But I'm using a small one, so Whichever one you prefer to use or whichever one you have, that could be used. And again, I'm going to keep going down and I'm going to keep pressing. Like I told you, you could keep reusing this. So feel free to get you that roll off of Amazon and look, you'll be set. I don't know if you can still see me in the camera as I go all the way down. There we go. Okay. Put you right here. Lift you up. And like I said, they are set on there. That's set. Do you hear me? That's sealed on all sides and bottom because that's where that adhesive is at. And that heat has made it go, what? Lock. It's locked on. You're good. There is no peeling up. Wait, let me try to get you. There's no peeling up. Look at the sides. It's on there. Do you see that? Look, because I'm going to bend it to try to show you. It's on there. And like I said, that's why I use heat, and I use heat on the glass. And like I said, even if you go, what about my heat gun? Yes, but again, direct heat, I would not do that until you were confident. Why? Because if you have this and you have this too close and you don't have that the plastic that protects it on there, then that's gonna burn a hole in something. So you want that protective clear to be on there to what? Protect, but do what it's supposed to do, meaning heat up. And like I said, the rolls of them are on Amazon. They're not expensive. And like I said, even if you just want to be specific with it, be like, okay, that's a strip. All I need is a strip. Then all you do is cut you a look, cut a strip. Cut what you need. Cut exactly what you need. With the understanding that when you're using this iron, look, you can be able to hold it on there without a problem. But if you had this directly on there, you would have this on that surface, but also on the surface of your project. So while you're up there, like making sure this is heated enough with the iron that's going on, that heat is also on your fabric. And yeah, no, unless you have this over the whole surface, there's a likeliness you might, melt your project. And just like with the heat gun, I would do a wider one. Why? Because this is a heat gun and you'll be doing this, but you'll be trying to do here, but see how that heat will expand out? So yeah, you might want to, get a wider piece of this, but this stuff is not expensive, so it's not a problem. So yes, I've shown you on different surfaces this. Let me get my other thing. This, and again, I want to just show you how that's on there. This you can see is not on there because like I said, that adhesive sticking up there, look, that's going to peel up. This is melted on. There is no picking this up. Look, pick what up? It's on. And then there's also the glass. Like I said, that's on there. And these are the things you, like I said, all you are doing is using the exact thing that's it's for. You're applying the heat to what you already, so no, you don't need to have resin. You don't need to use the glue gun. You don't need to do anything except apply heat. And I promise you, you will be so happy with your finished results. So I hope you all enjoyed this live. Feel free to like, share, subscribe, and I hope I see you all on another live that I do it. Okay, bye all.